Hi everybody, this is Alan Ellman, the Blue Collar Investor. Today we're going to discuss calculating Expiration Friday exit strategies using the Ellman Calculator. You find yourself in this position when you've sold a covered call and on or near Expiration Friday, the price of that stock that you've sold the call on is above the strike price. So you have to make a determination as to whether or not you want to take action. So what we're going to do is we're going to discuss a stock, Bucyrus International, which is a stock that in the beginning of the November contracts, it was the middle of October, I purchased several hundred shares of that stock, but we're going to use just one contract. So we're going to say that we purchased 100 shares of BUCY, and the purchase price was $48.27. So the cost basis was $4,827. Now I then proceeded to sell the November $50 strike call, and I received a premium of $217 per contract. To determine your 1 month return on that option sale, you would divide the 217 by the 48.27 cost basis, and that was a 4.5% 1 month return, and depending on how the stock behaved during the course of that contract cycle. Currently, the stock is trading near $51 as I'm making this video, which is actually on Expiration Friday, November 20th, 2009. So when you figure how much are your shares actually worth at this point in time, they're not worth $51 because you've agreed to sell the stock for $50. So in essence, your shares are worth $50 per share, which is up $1.73 from the purchase price of $48.27. So if you're going to compute at this point in time the total return for the November contract, what you would do is you would take the $217 from the option sale, add in the share appreciation of $173, and divide it by your cost basis of $48.27, and it turns out to be a nice hefty 8.1% 1 month return. Now of course, not all of your covered sales are going to work out this well, but this is not that uncommon, particularly in an uptrending market when you get not only the profits from the sale of the option, but also from share appreciation. Okay, so here it is, Expiration Friday. What are we going to do? Well, we have 3 possible actions we could take. The first action is none at all. If we take no action, and by the end of today, if the stock is still above $50, the shares will be assigned and sold, and the cash will be in our account on Monday to purchase a different stock. The other 2 possibilities involve the Expiration Friday exit strategies that I've laid out in both of my books, rolling out or rolling out and up. Now, if we decided to roll out, we would roll out to the same strike, $50 strike for the December contracts. If we decided to roll out and up, we would roll out to the $55 contract. So in order to determine whether we're going to do this or not, we have to say to ourselves, well, are we still happy with the fundamentals and technicals of the stock? And if we are, then are the calculations going to be making us happy, or would the $5,000 cash per contract be better off in another stock? So what we have to do then is we have to go to the options chain. And here's the options chain for Bucyrus, BUCY. You see it's currently trading at $50.91. And we're going to scroll down to the November $50 call right here. And we go across, and we see that the bid is 105. Over here you could see this is the bid column, and the ask column for the 50 strike is 110. Now remember, we always sell at the bid, the lower, and buy at the ask, the higher. If it was a bigger spread, we might try to get a better price, but it's only 5 cents. So let's say that the price that we're going to buy back the option would be $1.10. And that would be whether we're going to roll out or roll out and up. We still have to first buy back the contract. So let's now scroll down to the December contracts, and let's look at the cash that we could generate from selling both the $50 strike and the 55. So if we were going to just roll out to the same strike, we take the $50 strike and go across, and we see the bid column shows $3.50 premium, and the 55 call shows a $1.50 premium. So those are the numbers that we're going to feed into the Ellman calculator to get the percentage returns to see if in fact we want to do these strategies. So I'm just going to next pull up the calculator, and with the Ellman calculator there are 4 tabs you could see here on the lower left, and let me get this out of your way over here. Okay, so you could see there's the intro, the single tab, the multiple tab. We're going to go to the What Now tab. The What Now basically is if we buy back our option and sell the next month's option, what now? How will that play out for us? And to the left of this tab, you see a screen that has some blue areas. Those are the ones you have to fill in, and the information is all from the options chain. You don't have to go to a million different places. So over here we just filled in the name of the stock. I didn't bother with the symbol. And the number of shares was 100. And you could see the price I paid was $48.27, currently selling for $50.91. All right, so that information is pretty easy to figure out and easy to get. Next we go down over here, and the option that we sold was the November $50 call. The strike price and the expiration date is November 20th. That's actually the day that I'm making this video. And the price that I got was $217. Now, the price to buy back, remember when we looked at the November contract, was $1.10. Okay, and then down here we take the information for rolling out or rolling out and up. And the December 50 contract, you recall, was $3.50 if we rolled out. And if we rolled out and up to the December 55, it would be $1.50. And that's really all you have to do, is just fill in those blue areas. Once you do that, you look to the right, and on the right side all this information will come in automatically. So you see over here it just gives you the basic information, the stock name, you could put the symbol in if you'd like, the number of shares, and the purchase price and the current price. And it tells you, well, I could roll out or I could roll out and up. And here's the information over here for rolling out and up. Okay, so if you let the stock get called away, you've made your $217 plus the share appreciation. We went through that before. And here we have, what if I roll out? And here's the information. $3.50 is what you're going to get from selling the December 50 call. You're going to lose $1.10 for buying back the November 50 call for a total profit of $240. Your cost basis is $5,000. Remember, that's what your shares are worth, not $50.91, but $50. And that gives you a 4.8% 1-month return with downside protection of $91. That means that your stock can drop from $50.91 down to $50, and you still will have earned 4.8%. Now, if you roll out and up, you can figure your calculations with upside potential or without. So we'll do the without first. You're going to gain the $150 from selling the December 55 call, and you're going to lose $110 from buying back the option. That's a $40 profit. And you're buying up the value of your shares, because your shares, once you move the strike price up, are now worth $50.91, no longer $50. So the total of those two is $131, and your cost basis remains $5,000. That's a 2.62 1-month return. Now, your stock is sitting at $50.91. You've sold the 55 strike, so it's possible that that stock can go up another $4.09 or $409 per contract for a grand total potential profit of $540. And that would then give you a 10.80% 1-month return. So what you do is you make these decisions as to which strike price you're going to use based on how you feel about the stock and the market in general. Rolling out is a little more conservative, and rolling out and up is actually a little bit more aggressive. So there you have it. The calculator will make it extremely easy to see the returns, so you can compare it to other choices that you have. Allow assignment and buy a different stock, or stay with the same stock. If you have any questions about this or any of my other strategies, feel free to email me at alan@thebluecollarinvestor.com or check my website, thebluecollarinvestor.com. I hope you found this video useful, and I look forward to hearing from you down the road. Take care, everybody.